Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. I hope all is well with you today. In this pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what your person is thinking about you. What are their most recent thoughts about you and about your connection? So all I need you to do is choose one of these three piles. Feel free to pause the video here if you need a little time. Just remember to use your gut instinct and your intuition to lead you to the pile for you. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. You'll also find the link to my website, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that's where you'll find the information. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1. Let's take a look at what your person is thinking about you and what's coming through. So let's take a look at your oracle messages first. Curious. May you open and explore. The Fool in reverse. The 8 of Wands. King of Cups. Breathe. A never-ending story. Okay, and just remember, I only read this deck in the upright position. Okay, so what your person is thinking about you. The first thing I'm drawn to here is that everything seems very colorful. So I feel like they've got a lot of different thoughts going on in their mind about you recently. I feel like they move from one place to another, but it's all very vibrant, very passionate. So I can see very clearly that your person is highly attracted to you. They feel magnetized towards your energy. There's something about them wanting to move very quickly. Now, they may want to move quickly towards you, or they may feel or think that the connection has moved very quickly, or their feelings have evolved very quickly for you. But I do feel that they may be a little bit immature. They may have dived into this without really thinking about the long-term consequences. It feels like it's very spontaneous, but also maybe even a bit reckless. Like they certainly haven't thought about this before acting. Okay, it does feel very much intuitive and emotional rather than even thinking so much. Because the King of Cups is here. So they do have genuine feelings of care and love for you. Okay, it's either love, or for those of you that, if this is a very new connection and it's not evolved to that place yet, they very much like you. Regardless, it does feel like they actually genuinely care about your well-being. They may have done something that was kind of reckless or silly, or I don't know. Or they may feel like you've done something kind of reckless. But either way, it's made them very, very curious about you. Okay, this person can't stop thinking about you, group 1. Okay, you are always on this person's mind. Never-ending story. It's not always a good thing, though, because they feel like there's a level of pain here that they're expressing in their mind. But I don't feel like they're expressing it to you directly, group 1. It feels like they're keeping it all in. Okay, they're struggling to maybe let you know that they're suffering, or let you know that they want this cycle to end. Okay, if this has been a very on and off cycle in terms of communication, they want that to be over because it's driving them nuts. Okay, this person, I feel like they can't sleep. They're really struggling to get you off of their mind. But I feel like it's because there is more investment here. It's not just their intellectual investment. They've invested their emotions. They've invested maybe even physically. Maybe you've met in person, because the wands can represent like physical meeting, or maybe there was a plan to physically meet if you haven't already. But it may also be in terms of attraction. Like they feel that, that fire, that buzz when they're connected to you. So I feel like it's almost those other feelings coming through is what is causing their mental distress. Okay, and like I said, it's more than just their mind that's engaged with you right now. But yeah, there may be silence, okay, at the moment in this connection. Now, they may have taken time away from you, or you may have taken time away from them. I get the sense you may have been the one to do this, okay? Or maybe even if they say they ghosted you, but you still may be in this energy of, I need to let go for the moment. I need to focus on me. But for a lot of you, I do get the sense that you were the one to actually walk away and to close the door, or to even just give yourself time to breathe, to focus, refocus your energy. Because it does feel like it's been tough, and it's been tough on both sides in some way. But I just feel like your person is longing for you, group one. They're truly longing. I mean, even look at this in this image. He's sat there in this cave underneath the waterfall. It's like they're hiding away. Again, they're not expressing this to you, I feel, at all. Okay, I feel like you'd almost be quite surprised that this person feels this strength of emotion, because they really don't let you know. But they feel it so strongly, because water represents our emotion. And a waterfall, think it's powerful. There's no stopping a waterfall. You can't stop the stream of it. So I feel like they're really struggling with that. Like they can't switch off their feelings like turning off a tap. They can't. It's like they've just got to let them flow. I even feel like they may have shed some tears over you, okay? This may be the way in which they are able to heal. Okay. So I'm going to get some of these Island Time Wellness cards here. How is your person, or what is your person thinking about you? What is your person thinking about you, group one? The Phoenix, new phase, rekindle. Okay, interesting. Healing heart, clock, seduction. Okay, so yes, if this is in an off phase right now, they're thinking they want this to be back in the on phase. Okay, they do. They want this back on now. Rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. I mean, I do feel like their mind is constantly switching. Now, it may be that there are other aspects to this. Maybe this is a third-party situation for some of you. This might be a work connection in which it's forbidden in some way. It does feel like there's some kind of a block here that's coming in and infiltrating your connection. And this is why I feel like their mind can't stay the same. But here, healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So they are trying to free themselves at this moment. But I don't really feel like they see this as toxic or see you as toxic, but they may see it as toxic within themselves. They may identify the feelings they've been having as unhealthy. And so I do feel there's a part of them that wants to break that cycle. They do feel like they want to be in a healthy place. And I'm almost getting that feeling that this person would want to change for you. Like they almost want to grow and become a better person for you. So they clearly hold you in very high regard, group one. Okay, this person recognizes how amazing you are as a person, so much so that they're willing to change, because I feel like this person doesn't easily change, okay, or isn't always willing to change, but something about you, group one, makes them want to change. Now, whether or not you've tried to change them, or you said they need to change, or whether it's just the way that you treat them or the way that you respond or act towards them makes them want to change. But there's something about patience coming through here with the clock. Needs time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. So yeah, they do feel like there needs to be a healing phase, even though they very much want to come towards you or come back together with you. They do feel like it's not the right time, okay? They feel like there's, again, something else getting in the way. But they're very tempted. There's something about you that is tempting to them. Okay, let's take a look at some more message cards. What are they thinking about you today? Or just in general? I will never regret how I loved you. Wow. You feel safe to me. I know you will never judge me. With every blink, there you are. Okay. Okay, I do feel like this person is actually quite obsessed with you. Okay. You are always a presence with this person. Because think about what this means. With every blink, there you are. How many times a minute do we blink? So it's like you're always present, even if they're not consciously having thoughts about you. It's like your energy is always with them. I feel like you're very strongly connected. Even if you're trying to detach, there still feels like there's a strong tie that binds you in some way together. And they feel that. Okay, but I feel like they're constantly reminded of you. Whether it's music, songs they hear, the lyrics of the songs, or hearing or seeing your name, or the date you were born. I don't know. There's something about them constantly being reminded of you. And maybe that is in part due to them feeling safe. Like when you were in a better place, when you were more connected, maybe talking more or something, where they felt like they could tell you anything and you wouldn't judge them. Okay, definitely. I feel like they were able to really be themselves. And that's maybe also why they feel like they could change for you, or more so for themselves, but to be a better version of themselves for you, because you already accept them for who they are. Okay, and I think that's key for this person, because I get the sense that maybe they've not felt accepted by many others before, or things that they've shared with others have run away from it, but you stayed, you remained, you heard them, and they feel like you just get them on another level. Maybe you even had some of those things in common and they felt safe to talk to you about those things. So yeah, this connection really does have layers to it, group one. It really does. And then I will never regret how I loved you. So yeah, that is something that they don't regret, how they feel about you. They don't want to take that away. They may want to take the pain away from not having you, but they don't regret the feelings that they have or had. I mean, I still feel like they have them, but I don't feel like they regret knowing you or regret connecting with you, because you've helped change them in more ways than they could have just on their own. And I feel like they really do, on another level, appreciate that, even if they don't outwardly express that to you. Okay, I'm just going to get a couple of fishbowl messages to clarify and finalize here. Anything else coming through about your person and what they're thinking about you? Don't give up now. You are healing. Ninth house. Okay, we've got power, low self-esteem, and connect the dots. Now, this person could be at a distance from you. This might be why the ninth house has come through here. It can also represent the sign of Sagittarius, okay, and higher learning. But I feel like it's distance, okay? You may be at a long distance, physical distance, and they're thinking about that. But yeah, they know that they need to heal, but also that you need to heal. So I feel like they're recognizing the fact that you both need to heal at this very moment in time, but at the same time, they don't want to give up. They don't feel ready to actually give up and let you go. So in their heart, I feel like they're still very open, still very much open to you, but their mind is so clogged up with confusion. So they're struggling in terms of taking action, but I do get the sense this person is going to connect with you again, okay? I feel like this full energy, I feel like it's going to be like this. It's going to be very, very quick. All of a sudden, you won't see it coming, okay? And I feel like this person won't even see it coming. It'll just be this instinctive, like, pull where they feel like, I need to reach out, or I need to unblock them, or I need to, I don't know, whatever it may be. I need to do something that gets the ball rolling again. So yeah, because this person really isn't ready to let go, to give up. But even though they're trying, it's not that they're not trying, but they don't feel ready. And then we've got power, low self-esteem, and connect the dots. So it may even be a bit of an ego issue for them as well. They may feel like they don't want to give up in order so they don't feel like their self-esteem plummets. So this might also be the battle where they feel like they want to do the right thing, but there's a part of them that feels like they need a boost. They need your validation, or they need to know that you still care. They need to feel like they can regain their power in some way because they feel powerless. So especially if you had the last word, or sorry, they had the last word, or wait, no, yeah, you had the last word and they feel powerless, or whatever it may be, something about the way your connection came to an end or a standstill, they feel like they need to regain power. So yeah, there's definitely this toing and froing here between, yeah, them feeling very emotional and sensitive and wanting good things for you and healing, and then another part of them that's like, but I want you, I feel I desire you, and I just want to feel in control again. So it's almost like the devil and the angel on their shoulder, like saying, do this, don't do this, do this, don't do this. But connect the dots. I really feel like they also feel like you help them to connect the dots within themselves. You may have had these kind of discussions or epiphany moments where you've understood yourselves on an individual level more in this connection just by talking to one another. Okay, or just by being in each other's energy or presence. Okay, they do feel like almost like you have the key to their authenticity in some way, to their self-understanding. So like I said, this connection has a lot of layers, but there it is. These are their most recent thoughts. This is what they've been thinking about you. I really do hope that this resonates. Please do comment below if it does. I would love to have your feedback. And if you did enjoy this reading, please do support my channel by giving the video a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And if you would like to book a personalized reading with me, the link to my website is just below. I offer email readings at a quicker turnaround time, but I also offer video readings, which are filmed in the same style as I film these pick a card readings. So you'll get a lot of in-depth information as well as the visual. So depending on what you like, there are your options. But I do also have an emergency reading option now as well. So if you need your answers within 24 hours or less, you will receive them by email. So that option is now available to you also. Okay, I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, Group 1. Bye for now. Okay, group number 2. Let's take a look at how your person, or what your person is thinking about you. What are their most recent thoughts? What are they thinking? So let's look at your oracle messages first. We have depth. May you immerse yourself and go deeper. The 6 of Wands. Son of Swords. I'm picking up stalker energy here already. 9 of Coins. Okay. Here and now. Happy, happy. Okay. Well, this is very pleasant, group 2. Okay, your person is definitely very interested in you. I get this sense this is quite new though. Okay, this could be, like I said, a brand new connection, a brand new person, a crush. It doesn't feel like this is a connection that has history. Okay, so if you're asking about an ex, you may need to choose a different pile because this very much feels like it's very, very new. Somebody you've either just met or been on a couple of dates with or something. It's not something that's been truly long term. Okay, but yeah, I feel like, yeah, you may have already gone out or maybe there was an arrangement to go out, but I feel like your person is thinking about reaching out to you. Okay, they're thinking about connecting with you. And I see them watching you, okay? They could be watching your social media. It feels like they're watching your social media or something connected to online. This could even be like an online connection, online dating connection you met, okay? Or something about them I see them looking at your pictures, okay? I feel like they're studying them a little bit. I feel like they almost can't get enough of you and they feel incredibly happy, really, really happy, because in some way they either feel like, yeah, they've got your attention or they want to have your attention. This person is very keen to take you out somewhere, okay? And I almost feel like this person wants to show you off. So they may see you as somebody that's, you know, very beautiful or very handsome or somebody they'd be really proud to have on their arm, okay? So yeah, there's a little bit of that, a little bit of this need to show off I get about this person. And not to say that that's the only reason that they are interested in you, but it is something that they do enjoy, okay? They like to feel like, yeah, but it's a compliment to you ultimately, because they see you as, you know, it being like the ultimate compliment having you on their arm. So yeah, this person definitely thinks that you're incredibly attractive and, you know, that maybe you're really good catch, okay? Or maybe you're somebody that's very popular or well known, and they feel like what's that phrase? Not I was thinking guilty by association, but what's the not guilty, but I don't know, popular by association. But I don't want you to think that this person is all about that. That's just something I'm picking up about them. They may be a little bit of an attention seeker. They may enjoy that, okay? But you do make them very happy, okay? Or thoughts about you are making them very happy. I mean, look, they're literally grinning ear to ear. Even I've been smiling throughout this reading. I just feel like this person just can't stop smiling. So you must have said something to them, or you've given them the green light in some way to take this connection to the next level. May you immerse and go deeper. So yeah, I do feel your person is thinking that this connection could have depth. Okay, they see that this could have potentially long-term potential. Okay, but then we do have this Nine of Coins, which is a very strong, independent, single energy. So yeah, it may be that they are thinking about the fact that you're single, or maybe that they're single. Maybe you're both single at the same time. Because maybe this is a connection where there's been a bit of back and forth. Maybe you've always been interested in one another, or one of you was with another person, and then you came apart, and then the other one was with another person. You could never quite align together in some way, but it feels like this is aligning. Or certainly that's what they're thinking, that things like look, even in this, like they're laughing. I just noticed as well, even this card, they're all smiling, laughing, joyous. So if you are already in communication with them, like they love talking to you, like you make them smile, you make them laugh, you just, I don't know, those connections where you just can't stop smiling, you're just beaming from ear to ear. That's how this person feels. It's quite honeymoon-esque, okay, this feeling that they're getting, or that I'm picking up on rather from them. But I do also feel like even though they do consider this to be a potential long-term thing, they are a person that's very much focused on the present moment, okay? And I don't feel like they're overly thinking about the future. They're quite happy. This is the thing. I think because everything in their mind is going very well, so they're quite happy to just focus on how things are at this moment than overthink about what is ahead, okay? I don't know how you're feeling about this. This might even be infuriating to you, depends on where you are, but yeah, this person, they're not somebody that's, overthinking the future, but they're certainly very interested in you. And like I said, they're incredibly happy. And this certainly isn't all about your looks. It may have been your looks that drew this person in, but it's your personality that's shining through here, okay? It really is. And your aura is so warm and inviting to them. Okay. They just feel this sense of victory about this. Okay. So let's see, what is your person thinking about you? Eight of Swords. Four of Cups. Okay. King of Coins. Oh, and then the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I love this reading for you, group 2. I really do. We've got Gemini energy here. But yeah, I feel like you have reciprocal feelings for one another. I bet you're smiling as well, thinking about them. Okay, or maybe you're going through a bit of anxiety at the moment, especially if you're not in communication or something. Like they may be like, oh my God, everything's amazing, but they're like super busy or something. They might be very work focused or orientated. But you might be like, oh, but why haven't they called me? But they're really happy, okay? They're happy about how things are going with you, okay? And they're super attracted to you. And I also feel like there's no anxiety with them, okay? They don't feel anxious about you. They don't feel worried. They just feel calm. They feel that sense of inner calm when it comes to you because, yeah, I just feel like this person feels content. They're not trying to, again, push things forwards. I feel like this person's quite healthy, okay? They're very grounded and they take their time, okay? Even though, yes, they may like a bit of attention at points. I guess who doesn't? But obviously that can border into unhealthy ways, of course, but I'm not seeing that with this person. Okay, I'm seeing high self-esteem, okay? Somebody that respects themselves, very much so. They could be an earth sign also, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do feel they are very work-orientated, and they may have a lot of money or They may be very focused on saving or, building wealth. Okay, they could even be a boss or their own boss, a CEO vibes. Okay, somebody that's in charge. But somebody ultimately that wants stability. Okay, I do feel like that's something that they do want and crave, but they may not be quite at that stage with you yet. Okay, but they do feel, like I said, a sense of peace, because I feel like before they connected with you, they were going through a lot of anxiety. So they were having some stress, because this shows that they were experiencing a lot of worry, but it's now gone. Okay, but I also feel like when they think of you, they're able to squash any thoughts or overthinking about things. So you do bring them that sense of tranquility, which is something that they don't get very often with people. And I feel like, again, that's something that really makes them happy, because they often don't feel that. They often feel more stressed talking or connecting with people. But with you, it just feels effortless. It feels easy. But this card can denote something about a missed opportunity. Okay, like they feel like maybe they missed the boat with you previously, but now they have to act. Now they have to show you, or they have to take action. So yeah, if they haven't taken any action yet, they will. Okay, or they're certainly thinking about it. But I do feel the way that this person is, when they decide to do something, they do it. Okay, because they don't rush into things. They do take their time, but once they make that decision, they go forwards with it. Okay, and I do feel like in their minds they have decided, like, you are the one they want to pursue. So like I said, if they haven't made any moves towards you yet, or any further arrangements to meet up or to connect, just know that they will. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through here, group 2. What are they thinking about you? Seduction. That one came through in the last pile. I wasn't expecting that though for your pile, group 2, but we'll see. Okay, lightning. Girl talk. Oh my, the Grim Reaper. I mean, like I said, I don't feel like this is a connection that is like a long-term thing with you, or you've been on and off or been together like that before. It doesn't feel that way. So this may be that they've recently come out of a relationship with somebody else. Okay, it does feel like they've been going through their own level of transition in their life, and it feels like this has all come about at a perfect timing for them, or they certainly think that it has, because in their mind it's like the relationship is over. So I do feel that maybe they've just got divorced, or they've just split, moved out from someone. Sorry if you can hear my stomach rumbling, ignore that. But yeah, something about an ending here, but they're feeling happy, like they're moving on. They're in that space where they're ready to move on and be single and focus on themselves. But it's like you've come along like this lightning bolt here. Okay, because I feel like they were either just about to get to a good place, or they were already in a good place, feeling better about themselves. And then either way, you've come along and just thrown them. Because I get the sense they weren't looking, okay? They weren't looking to find somebody long-term or looking to find a connection like yours, okay? They weren't expecting it. You've come as a big surprise to them, but it's a good surprise, okay? I feel like they love the fact that you two are now connected. So this really makes me think that you may, like I said, there may have been like a missed opportunity previously, or maybe you might have worked together before. You may have known each other before, but I don't feel like you've been in a relationship before. Now, maybe you work together now, because there could be this forbidden element to this. Okay, that could be, maybe you've worked together for a long time, but then suddenly their feelings change and they realize that they're attracted to you. You never know. Okay, so many things can change like that, can't it? The more time you spend with people, that's how attraction tends to build. That's why a lot of people end up meeting their partners through work, because when we as humans spend a lot of time at work, then that's usually the place that we're going to meet somebody. So it's like a bit of a numbers game in that way, but I feel fate and destiny do have a part to play there too, always. Okay, but let's get some more information here. What is your person thinking about you? I have never felt a connection so electric. To lay next to you, bliss. If I could edit out what I said to you, I would. Interesting. So they may have a level of regret about something they may have said to you. Okay, or maybe something they didn't say. So yeah, if they held back from saying something, if you wanted them to say something and they didn't, they regret it. Okay, if they said something that may have put them on the back foot in some way, they regret it. Because yeah, there's something about something they've said or something they've written to you that they wish they could take back. It may not even be something you're realizing what it is. It might be something quite silly or something like you would read back through your messages and go, I don't know what they're talking about. But it may be something that maybe they felt they overshared, or something that they wish that they just kept to themselves. Okay. But yeah, I do feel like they're dreaming of you. Okay. I don't necessarily feel night dreams, but I almost feel more of like a daytime fantasy. Like they're imagining, like they're consciously thinking about you and like laying next to you. And I don't just feel like, I do feel there is an element of, going a bit further than just laying next to you. But I do feel like there's quite a soft energy coming through here as well, where they feel like they just want to just be in your presence, just to lie down next to you, and just almost just being next to you, that would feel so good to them. Okay. And then, yeah, the electricity, they've never felt a connection so electric with the lightning bolt here. So I'm picking up strong Aquarian energy through this as well. So they may have some Aquarian signs in their charts with their inner planets potentially. Definitely Aquarian energy. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. But yeah, this person, very, very interested in you. That's for sure, group 2. And they're so happy. This is one of the best readings I've done, I feel. Okay. Oh, interesting. We got technology, social media influencer, police. Okay. Black. These could be a little bit random, but we'll see. We'll just go with them, all right? So black, we've got the color black. Could be they like to wear black. You could wear a lot of black. Technology, that could be the way in which they want to connect with you or will connect with you. I mean, we've got that as well as social media influencers. So that could be the way in which you've already connected or they will connect in the future. Okay, one of you could also be an influencer or be well known on social media. We've got wish fulfillment. Okay, yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like they see you as a wish fulfillment for sure. I keep seeing 7 of Cups, like they just see you ticking all of the boxes. Okay, you really do. And I feel like you are the person that they have dreamed of and wished for, like the person they've manifested in their mind anyway. Okay, November. So this may be when you meet or when you have met initially. Okay, I'm filming this in October. So yeah, it could be that in the next November is when you will actually connect. Okay, but obviously depending on, this is a timeless reading, so you could be watching this at any point of the year. But it may be, yeah, that November is going to be the time things actually materialize potentially. We've got Carer, and then release envy. I don't know. They may have been recently feeling envious. Maybe they've been feeling envious about, I don't know, other people having happiness or something. And then feeling like meeting you, they're able to release the envy because they then have you. They have what they desire because, yeah, I feel like they've been envying other people's romantic relationships and maybe seeing like, oh, why don't I have that? Why don't I have my own group too? But when they meet you, they'll no longer feel that way and they won't compare. And then we've got fantasy. Yeah, what did I say? This person fantasizes about you, because that's the difference between fantasy and actual dreams, because obviously dreams at night we can't control, whereas fantasy we have all the control. And so, yeah, I do feel that they're definitely spending a lot of time imagining different scenarios with you. Okay, then we've got police. So it could be one of you works for the police or even the armed forces. This is giving me Aries energy, and Aries represents armed forces as well as the police. Being on the front line in some way, being at the start, can represent war, blood as well. Also like needles. I've seen a lot of like estheticians and nurses will have a lot of Aries in their chart. Okay, so it could even have strong Aries even without police. Hopefully there's no police interference in your actual connection. But otherwise, I'm not sure why police would be coming through there. And then we've got athletic. Okay, so they may be admiring yourself, like if you are a very athletic person, so that might be something that they very much admire about you and something they're thinking about. It may be they might be an athletic person and they may be imagining the two of you doing some form of exercise. Take that whichever way you like. But anyway, this is what I see for you. I really do hope that it resonates. Please do feel free to share in the comments below if it does. Would love to have your feedback. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is just below for you. I offer video readings and email readings, so whichever you prefer, up to you. And I also now offer emergency readings, so if you need your answers within 24 hours or less, you'll find all the information regarding it on my website. Like I said, link is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 3. Let's take a look at what your person is thinking about you. What are their thoughts? Okay, so we've got lightness. May the light lift you to the surface. Oh, okay. 8 of coins. Which one is that? Sorry, 1 second. I just need to check the guidebook to see which... I can't remember what number 21 is. Is that the World card? 1 second. Yes, it is the World. Okay. The World. Hierophant, go the distance, ooh, and a leg up. Okay. So what your person is thinking about you is interesting because of we've got the lightness here, but then we've got a lot of heaviness because we've got Taurus, which is very heavy. It's like fixed earth, the 8 of coins. We've got a lot of earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is about commitment here, something traditional. Okay, I feel like your person is thinking about a commitment. Okay, they're thinking about working towards a commitment, going the distance here. Yeah. Now, for some of you, your person may already be married, okay, or in another connection that's very committed, or they could be living with somebody. So if that's the case, obviously take that. But if you know that your person is completely single, and that's not the case, you know that they're available, then yes, they're definitely considering, maybe even considering marriage about your future. Okay, even if this person is with somebody else, I do feel they're still considering you. Okay, because there's a lot about commitment coming through here. But I feel like there's this cycle that's been going round and round, and they feel like they need a new one. They need something new to begin, but they don't know whether they have what it takes in order to create it. But at the same time, they're willing. They seem like they're wanting and willing to put in the effort with you. So if they've been very quiet lately, or they've not been trying that hard, then I don't feel like that's going to last. I do feel like they will try. Or again, they have the intention in their minds. They're thinking, I need to try with group 3. I can't let this go, and I need to give more. So maybe they just weren't giving you enough before. And they've come to this realization that they need to. They do need to. But at times I do feel like your person distracts themselves with work, okay? And they don't allow themselves to go deep, okay? Because I feel like emotionally this person is a little bit disconnected, okay? They don't like to delve into their emotions too deeply. So yeah, I feel like this person is like, let's keep this light. Let's not go there into the deep stuff. Let's focus on the practical, okay? What is it that I can do practically that will move this forwards, or that will make you happy? But it may not be that that's what you want. You may need them to be more emotionally available or more vulnerable with you. But I do feel like they know they need to give you more support, okay, with this leg up. They feel like if this is to continue or to move forwards, they know they need to give more. But I do get the sense with them that they have a lot of these other responsibilities on their shoulders, whether these are work responsibilities or family responsibilities. Okay, I'm definitely seeing children here, or people that are under them that they're having to manage in some way. And this may also be somewhat of a block. Okay, but let me just see. What is your person thinking about you? Interesting. We just had the Emperor jump out here, card of Aries. I'm getting Leo energy from this too. So at the moment, they're in this place where they're trying to remain in control. Okay, they don't ever like to feel like they've lost the control. So they may have either cut things off with you. Okay, Ace of Wands reversed. They may have cancelled on you, or, you know, like blown out the candle here, so to speak. 7 of Coins. What is with all of this coins energy? Like they're working on something. King of Coins reversed. Yeah, it feels like this person is really trying to distract themselves with work and with physical, practical things, with money or with housework or renovations. Maybe even their physical body. They may be focused on, going to the gym a lot or anything. I feel like they're trying to distract themselves from you. Okay. So you may be at a distance. Okay. You may not be in communication with this person, but it just feels like they're not very grounded right now. They're trying to be, though. They're trying to remain grounded, but they're all over the place mentally. Okay. But I also feel like because they suppress their emotions so much, this doesn't help them. Okay, let me just see what else is coming through here. What are they thinking about you, group 3? Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used, enable and boundaries. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. No second chances, grow and transform your life. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and restraint. And then the butterfly, relationship is evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child. Yeah, your person is not in a healthy place whatsoever right now, okay? Certainly on an emotional level and on a mental level. Physically, practically, I feel like they appear, maybe this is like they appear to be in a good place, okay? Or they're putting on a front. This person wears a mask, okay? They do. They do not like to appear that they fail or that they've lost, okay? So this may be in connection to you. I do get a bit of manipulation coming through with this person. Now, they may not do it intentionally, but I do feel like it's all about getting a one up in some way. Like they have to feel like they're the one on top, the one in control, the one that does the leaving and isn't the one that's left, okay? So if you left them, they may be trying to find ways of trying to regain control so they don't feel rejected. Or if they left you, that was their way of gaining that control within themselves, to feel like this is the only way I can be, is to cut off. Okay, but with the narcissist empath paradigm here, I mean, you may feel like you've been used by this person. They may feel that you've been used, that you've used them in some way. So think about one of you being the user. They feel like it's over though. Okay, they feel like your connection is over, but they don't want it to be. Okay, because I feel like, yeah, they're still obsessed with you. This person is a codependent as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a third party, if they're with one person and then they have to be in with another person and they relationship hop. Like this person can't be alone. Okay. So yeah, they struggle with their independence in many ways, but I feel like that's why they try to regain control in other aspects. Certainly when it comes to their work, I feel like that's the place where they can feel more in their own power. But when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, they don't ever feel like they have as much power. Okay. They can't stop thinking about you. That's the thing. They can't. But there's a part of them that wants to evolve this connection, but it's like they know what they need to do, but at the same time, it's like there's some kind of compromise they're not willing to make yet. So whether this is to leave another connection. Now, it may not be about the person themselves, it may be about the situation. If they've got ties that bind them together, they may not be willing to let go of all of the ties at this moment. Because it's like pick and choose your pain, okay? And this is where this person is. It's like whichever way they look, there's pain, okay? Even though they've got a lot to actually be very grateful for. Because I feel like here with that Hierophant, they've got something, again, that's quite traditional. They may have, again, a lot of money or a nice home or a nice family, a stable family situation. But it's like there's something about it that's not fulfilling to them. But then they feel like they can't either leave that, or it's like, again, whichever way they look, they're seeing lack, but they actually have a lot of abundance. But it's about this person's mindset. This person's mindset isn't the most positive or most healthy at this moment, okay? But let me just see, what are their thoughts about you? I wish I knew if I was as special to you as you were to me. You felt perfect, but I know perfect never lasts. I've been having dreams of you. Okay. So yeah, this person has been dreaming of you, and I feel like these are night dreams. Like they've been thinking about you in the daytime, but I feel more so their unconscious mind is a bit torturous to them at times, because they, even when they try to stop thinking about you and let go of you consciously, you come through in their dreams, and they feel, yeah, kind of tortured, and they're like, why can't I let them go? Even when I try to in my daydreams, I'm still dreaming about them at night. So yeah, this person does feel like they're not in the best of places right now when it comes to your connection. And look, you felt perfect, but I know perfect never lasts. So they did feel at one point that you were perfect for them, and maybe that you are still perfect for them, but they now feel this sense of disappointment, okay, where they feel like, yes, but perfect never lasts. This person may feel like they're unlucky in love, okay, just in general, okay, but even connected to you, they still feel like, oh, why? You were just, everything was great and now it's all gone. Or yeah, so they don't feel good about that at all, group 3. But yeah, they also want clarity to know if you feel the same way, okay? And if you felt that they were as special as they feel, as I can't even say it, they want to know if you still feel that way about them, if you were as special to them as they, wait, why can't I say it? I wish I knew if I was as special to you as you were to me. Yeah, so they're basically saying how special you are, and they want to know if you felt the same way. Okay, we've got new feelings. Okay, soulmate. Wow, I was not expecting those. I'm sure you weren't either. Build it and they will come. I mean, this person they may see you as their soulmate, even if you're not together. They do also have some new feelings, even though I've seen no feelings up until this point. But it may be what's happening with you right now has actually stirred some level of feelings. Okay, so we've got provide. Yeah, I mean, this person is a provider naturally, and I feel like that's something they're thinking about. Okay, that they could provide, a stable financial situation or a home life with you, or even in terms of a relationship. Like they feel like they could give you their all if you would allow them. Build it and they will come. So yeah, I feel like this person may be thinking about that, thinking what is it that they can practically do? But this is the problem with them. They keep thinking about, what can I practically do that will bring 3 back or bring us together again? They're not thinking emotionally, which is what they really need to do if they are to try to win you back in some way. And we've also got surgeons. So one of you could be a surgeon. One of you could recently be having or have had surgery of some kind. But it also gives me Scorpio vibes. And we've got, I know I was wrong. Okay, so yeah, they're admitting that they were wrong in some respect. Okay, they knew that they were screwing up. So they may even want to tell you that. They may want to apologize or tell you that they were wrong. Because then we've got integrity. Okay, so integrity is about doing the right thing even when no one's looking. So this is about their character. So there's something about maybe something they said or did, like put their character into question for you, made you second guess them as a person. And this might be something that they've learned or something that they want to grow within. And they may even want to discuss that with you at some point. But they may also think that you are someone that has a lot of integrity and that you've got a very strong character, and that you're not going to, allow the devil on your shoulder to take over, okay? And that you have a lot of strong willpower and, yeah, again, that integrity that moves you forwards in a very positive way, in the sense where you can still achieve in life, but you don't need to tread on other people to do so, okay? So, yeah, you've definitely given this person a lot to think about, group 3. They're still very much interested in you, and they're certainly interested to know how you feel about them, okay? They feel incredibly intensely, but they may struggle, like I said, in terms of actually being able to provide what you really need, not what they think you need, group 3. So I really do hope that this resonates with you, and please feel free to share in the comments below if it did. Would love to have your feedback, would very much appreciate it. And if you did enjoy it, please do give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is also below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.